My name is Joshua Bucks. I'm a senior at CSU Sacramento. I am an environmental studies major, and I'm a student intern with the CVCI initiative. I have been working in healthcare for 7 years now, and I decided it's not my thing, so I decided to go back to school, and here I am. Part of why I decided to do environmental studies was to educate people on the environment and preserve our natural resources and also help the community. In my studies, I've learned a lot about vulnerable communities and how they've been affected. And so in the job listing, I saw that this position would be working with the Cleanup in Vulnerable Communities initiative. So I decided to apply because I thought, like, what a great thing to be a part of. Working with Catherine Meyer, who's my mentor, and Kit, who's our supervisor, has been really nice. And also the other interns. It has been really great to work with other people who are in the same boat as me. So we're all learning together. My project for DTSC is on microplastic impacts from agriculture on estuaries. And so I decided to reach out to Dr. Hanley, who works in the Safer Consumer Products program. And she has been working on an initiative in getting microplastics added to the candidate chemicals list. She was very happy to help me, and she educated me on the work that she does, on what Safer Consumer Products does, and the process of having that added. I've done many research papers, but this was the first time I reached out to people who were more knowledgeable in this field and who helped guide my research. And I'm very grateful to those people. I know that after I leave this internship, I will be very prepared to interview at different jobs, whether it's at a nonprofit or if it's with the state. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I feel a lot more confident now than I did when I had first interviewed for this position.
It's a master's of public health with a focus in environmental health. It's kind of like a dual degree focus in a sense. And then I'm also pursuing a food studies certificate as well. I would say the focus of DTSC, specifically within the Cleanup in Vulnerable Communities department, was kind of a clear focus on what I kind of wanted to explore and kind of pursue after my graduate program. My research project is food systems, specifically within California's correctional facilities throughout the state. It was honestly a very broad topic. I don't know, I had like a large list of topics that I kind of wanted to pursue, but I was interested kind of in a food justice lens. Didn't know what to expect. They said that we were going to be the first cohort, so it's not like there was a previous cohort or a previous example to kind of lean on. So I was like an open-minded on what this internship would entail. I liked how we can pick out a research project and how that can kind of relate to our background, and we can just kind of try to enact change that way. I gained the knowledge of the grant process work and specifically working in project management, specifically contacting nonprofits, which is what we did kind of in the middle of the role that we did here at DTSC. And I would say that I plan to use these skills to advocate for policies that improve public health.
I'm Jules. I go to Sacramento State. My major is environmental studies. I really wanted to focus on environmental justice, like internships that were like focusing on community, and that was kind of difficult for me to find. A lot of different internships that I felt like, were cool for someone who may be more focused on like the nature part of it or like the environment, but I more focused on like the human part of it. And so I think DTSC, I saw like the description and the mission and stuff. I was like, this is exactly what I'm looking for. My research topic is based off of the Cleanup in Vulnerable Communities initiative. I was focused on an emergency cleanup that DTSC was doing, and how it was an emergency and how it was kind of done in a quick manner. So what my research was based off of is how DTSC could have done better in their role when it came to emergency cleanups, and how they could take the lessons learned from that situation and take it to another small community or like a vulnerable community. The incident was in Richmond, but I did a comparative analysis for Stockton. I wanted to focus on Stockton because it was a community I was close to and that I had already knew that it was vulnerable. So my research was kind of just like, how can DTSC, do better when it comes to those situations, but also how can we go and check for these kind of situations in communities that don't always get, the attention that they deserve. The internship was really insightful. I feel like I learned about outreach, which was something that was new to me. I feel like I got the chance to work with people who are experts in the field.
My name is Chandu Kapti, and I'm a senior at Sac State, and my major is computer science, and I work for the CVCI program. I was just going through the job applications for UEI, and I came across DTSC, and so I was like, this would be a cool internship to work at. I think it was just because of the environmental impact that DTSC has, and that was my biggest reason. And then I saw research and database skills, and so it kind of prompted me to go a little further into applying for DTSC. Working for DTSC was kind of my first internship, so I came in with a positive attitude to kind of just learn what I could, and just I didn't have any expectations. It's just whatever I could learn, I took it for value. My research topic is just mainly about exploring the remediation techniques within DTSC, as well as exploring a new type of bioremediation called microbial fuel cells. And unfortunately, my partner's not here, but he worked with me on this project as well. I would say just reaching out to anyone, I feel more comfortable because throughout the internship, I had to do a lot of reaching out to supervisors, project managers, just outreach in general. So I got used to it and got more comfortable throughout the internship.
I'm from the southern portion of California in a small little area near the US and Mexico border known as El Centro, in a county known as Imperial County. So currently I'm in my second year of college at Imperial Valley College in Imperial, California. So I am planning to get my associates in pre-engineering, but then I also plan to transfer out to Arizona State University to hopefully gain my bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. And for my long-term career goal is to hopefully become a part of Disney Imagineering and their company to aid in their constructions of entertainment and their rides. I was able to get with a mentor who actually was a part of engineering as well. We were able to get into more of the building policies, environmental factors that come when creating new infrastructure for any type of project. We did this research project with a lithium mining site that is planning to come to my community as well, near Salton Sea, near these geothermal sites that provide clean energy for the surrounding communities. So they plan to extract the lithium from this brine as well to be used for any type of materials needed for lithium, say for example car batteries, just regular batteries in general. So that's one of kind of my main research project is about those lithium mining sites, but also in bringing attention to the potential health hazards that it can also bring with lithium mining, and potentially also worsen the health effects that are already present in these vulnerable communities. I will admit it's still pretty intimidating, the amount of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that I didn't really know about until I took upon this internship, which also brings me to connecting more with my community and being aware it needs to be brought to people's attention, because like I said, we are a smaller community that's not really that well known. So this internship really could potentially help bring more awareness to all of these adverse health effects that need to be brought, especially with this upcoming lithium mining project. I also have strengthened my belief in a clean environment for everybody, and especially this small community that I call my home, and the importance of community engagement to create a safe and sustainable environment for everybody. I've developed such insight, and it's like, wow, like I really like helping other people, and I really like ensuring a safe environment for people. So I even have a new interest in public health as well.